High up in the mountains of Papua-New Guinea, in the eastern highlands in Goroka, there are some very busy bees. They are working on a big project. The big order of 75 bee boxes needs to be completed. So there's a lot of activity going on in the workshop. The bee boxes need some lids, which are sawed and hammered right now. And after some painting, they are now ready. There are 500 frames required for those bee boxes, and each frame needs to be stringed with a steel wire. Next, pure beeswax sheets are melted on those steel wires. Those will give the bees some structure they can work with. It's pure beeswax, because this is what the bees like most. Happy bees means more honey. But there are not only happy bees, so better to protect yourself with a hood that is sewed here. It's made with some thick fabric that the bees can sting through and has a net covering the eyes so that you still see what you're doing. The frames are finished and put into some empty boxes. A little bit of smoke helps the bees to calm down before they moved into their new boxes. These are only a few of those which will be delivered to farmers in the Provinz Chimbu, and they are now ready to go. But before the bees can be delivered, some last instructions are needed, and when everything is clear, the journey can start. After a few hours' ride, the bees arrived in Chimbu, and it's time to let Paul explain what's happening next.
My name is Paul Y, and I'm the project coordinator for City Guinea. We are here now in the district headquarters of our district, and this is our center, resource center here, and we have all the farmers around, and we are distributing the agriculture equipment we got from Mr. Kelly Inae of the Helping Hands Honey Producers of Eastern Highlands. The purpose of this is to help our farmers to make extra money from honey, and the bees will also pollinate the coffee as well, so to increase the coffee production. And we have about 25 farmers, and we are distributing the 3-story hives to each farmer with other equipment as well. We are doing the coffee project, which was funded by the PPAB project. We are in partnership with the project, and they've supported us to help our farmers to rehabilitate and to increase the coffee production and increase the income from coffee. But they also think that it is good to integrate the agriculture project as well, so they can make extra money also from the honey if they're able to sell. So that's what we're doing, and thank you.
So, when the farmers harvested their honey, it comes back to where the journey began, Goroka. And as you see, the mountain honey is just delicious and loved by a national and international audience. It also tastes amazing in some fresh lemon tea. But there's way more to know about the project that even attracts TV teams. So, let's finally talk to this guy here, Kelly Inae, the head and soul behind Mountain Bee Honey. So Kelly, tell us more about the Helping Hands Honey Project.
Yeah, Helping Hand Honey Project has been a project that we have started to help the rural farmers in Papua New Guinea, and the rural farmers can actually get extra income through working with the honeybee that we help them. And during that, we have I have written 2 training manuals, and the 2 training manuals have been very helpful to train our honeybee farmers in this area. And I've trained over 3,000 farmers and have supplied bee boxes with to 1,500 or 1,500 farmers, and bee equipments, honeybee materials. So that has been supplied to them. And we have a monitoring and evaluation person who does monitoring for 1 solid year to make sure that after training they get this monitoring person who does monitoring to help them be equipped and be knowledgeable in their bee farming in their area, where they are working. And after that, they can bring in their honey to us, and then we help them buy honey from them, and we see that that's something good for the farmer. And in future, we are looking at doing a better factory, and our factory has to be at a standard where Papua New Guinea government requires, so then we can be prepared to export honey overseas and sell them locally in Papua New Guinea. We have a very faithful family working together in our industry, in this honeybee industry, as well as staffs who are also very faithful and supportive to this idea, and we are all working together. Hope that our industry in honeybee would be very successful in Papua New Guinea, and we support a lot of our farmers back in the rural area as well. Thank you.